I don't know how much I recorded, but I was just talking about how this palette is seriously amazing. The quality of it, you can tell that Jaclyn put in time and effort, and she really cared about how this palette looked and applied and wear. I think it's worth it. 38 bucks. Come on now. Okay, Morphe palettes usually go for like 20, 22, 23, 24, 25 bucks or something, but seriously 38 bucks for better quality. I think this palette is better than Morphe's palettes. And I have Morphe 350, I have the Morphe 12P, and the eyeshadows can be chalky and they can be not too much of a color payoff, but this palette, like, it's not comparable to Morphe's other palettes. It's done really well, and I can appreciate that. I paid 38 bucks to get it, and I did, and it's so worth it. So the white packaging, it is gonna get dirty. Mine is already dirty, but so what? If you like it that much, you're gonna love it. You seriously are gonna love it. And if you didn't get sent it, I think you will get the same thing as me. The eyeshadows, the name of the eyeshadows aren't as big as the bigger influencers got, but you still can see the names. I don't think I'm gonna glue it. I think I'm just gonna keep it in the palette because it's easier to just look at it in front of me like this and then just go through the colors. We're gonna do a real warm red eye today. So the first shade I am going to take is this shade, which is called Butter. Just gonna work it in the crease. Ooh. And that's just a transition shade. Next, I am going to take this shade, which is called Hunts. It's a really nice red matte shadow. I'm just gonna blend it right in the crease. That's actually a really pretty shade, and it blends out so nicely. Okay, warm eye. So I'm just gonna take this brush right here with no product, and I'm just gonna help blend that out. So next, I'm gonna mix two shades, Jax and Central Park. I'm gonna apply these two to the outer V. Ooh, that was a lot more pigmentation than I expected. It's so nice to blend with. Then I am going to take Cran Apple, which is a stunning shade. Do I want Cran Apple or Firework? I might do Cran Apple and then Firework. Picking up Cran Apple on a dry brush with no setting spray, nothing. That is pretty. Okay, that is stunning, and it seriously blends so effortlessly. And I'm just deepening up the outer V just with Central Park. I just want to put like a pop of color in the inner corner. So I'm going to take Faint, which is the shade. So next I'm going to take Silk Cream, which is this shadow right here. It is a matte. And I'm going to use that for the brow bone, help blend out the shadows. So I'm going to line my eyes, apply eyelashes, work on the rest of my face, and then we'll work on the lower part of the eyes. I will see you guys when we work over here. Don't mind me, I am baking right now, but while I bake, I usually work on the lower part of my lash line. I'm basically gonna apply whatever I did to the top, to the bottom. The first shade I am going to take is Butter, which we remember is this shade right here. Then I am going to take Hunts, which is this shadow right here. I'm gonna go right over on top of that, but keeping it closer to the lash line. And then I am going to take Jax, which is this shadow right here. apply that to the lower lash line, but keep it very tight. And I'm just gonna take this brush, gonna blend out. I'm gonna apply mascara, and I'm gonna use Maybelline's Big Colossal Big Shot Mascara. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, and I will be right back. So I really want to swatch the second row. The second row right here. The pigmentation of this palette is seriously unreal. That's just, I thought you guys would see it. That's just the matte shades. You can see that, even though it's swatched in a very poor spot. By the way, my swatching is horrible. Hopefully it'll get better with time. The two metallic shades on the end. Oh my goodness. I love this row. I love this row because I love how warm and versatile. There's like so many warm shades to work with. Next, I want to swatch the fourth row, which is this row right here. I might just swatch every row. Watch me. I'm probably gonna swatch every row. Ugh, I die. That one right there though. Who are you? Who hustle? I kind of like you. 1, 2, 3. Hustle, I really like you. Ooh, and you, who are you? Meeks. Ooh, look at that. So stunning. Next up is 24/7 Chip and Mocha. Like every eyeshadow that I have swatched so far has been so pigmented and just such really good quality. This is the fourth row. I like how the colors look, like the combo. I'm digging that. You know what? I'm gonna swatch the first row, and then the third row, and then the fifth row, because we're gonna swatch every row. So we have in Light, Beam, Silk Cream, and MFEO. Definitely nice highlighting shades, brow bone shades. I really like that. Ooh, okay. So I thought that Enlight and Beam were kind of the same shade, but they're not. Beam has more of a yellow undertone, and Enlight is more of a cool, icy undertone. It's actually really stunning. And then there is Silk Cream and MFEO next to it. They're perfect brow shades. I am going to swatch Faint, Sissy, and Little Lady. And they're all shimmer shades. Faint, Sissy. That, I think that's a duochrome. That's really pretty. It's like a peach gold duochrome. So Faint, Sissy, and Little Lady. Sissy looks like peach and gold duochrome. I wish I applied that to my lid today. I'm definitely going to be playing with that shade soon. So now the third row, which is this row right here. Obsessed, SBN, Hilster, and Roxanne. This is like a perfect eye combo, to be honest. Obsessed, SBN, Hilster, come on, Hilster. Roxanne is a matte shade, still pigmented. But look at those shimmer shades. That is so pretty. I'm obsessed with Obsessed and Hilster. And then next we have Jax, Buns, and Crown Apple, which is the color that I used on my lid today. Pretty. Jax, Buns, and Crown Apple. Ugh. Crown Apple. That is why I fell in love with it when I first saw it. Look at it. It is so stunning. I like it how when you swatch them all together, the row looks like a very nice row. When you look in the palette, there's so many colors, but if you just look at it row by row, it's like a nice mix of colors together. Like they go together, you know? So now the last row I am going to swatch is the fifth row, which is this one right here. By the way, sorry if my swatches are so bad. I should probably swatch like that. So we have Pool Party, Jada, Diva, ooh, Diva, and Enchanted. Ooh, look at that one. So we have Pool Party. Ooh! Sorry, I just swatched it a little bit right there. Jada, Diva, and Enchanted. I've never had a palette that had a jade green in it. I've always had to like mix colors to get that color. I'm really stoked about that color. So the last three colors I am swatching are all matte shades, and they are Central Park, Soda Pop, and Abyss. Come on, pigmentation! Central Park, Soda Pop, and Abyss. So stunning. And the matte shades are so good. They're so good. They're so creamy. Every eyeshadow in this palette is so creamy, and the consistency is so easy to work with. For those of you who are beginners, or for those of you who aren't comfortable with makeup yet, like me, and still learning, like I felt like I could do anything. Like I felt so wanting to just play with other shades, because I knew that if I put too much or if it wasn't clean, I could easily blend it away. I adore this palette. Like, I'm obsessed with everything that this palette is. I hope that if you guys want to get it, you can get it. I am not an affiliate with Morphe. I don't have a code. If you guys are wondering, but I'm sure there's like so many codes you guys could use to help you save money on top of purchasing this product. It is so well made, so worth it, and I truly think that if you support Jaclyn, and even if you've never met her, but just what she stands for and what she puts out there on her social medias, I don't see how you can not support her. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to keep up with me elsewhere, I am on Instagram, Snapchat, and Tumblr. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at BrieK. If you aren't subscribed already, please subscribe. It would mean so much to me. And thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys in my next one.